You so proud you think you're the only man on earth can hear the voice of God?
No, Doctor.
I respect you, Elise, but you can't let the child suffer because of him. I don't aim to see that little girl die.
Then there'll be blood spilled.
Dad could go back with you. He's my son.
I can show you how to do it.
Well, then why don't you do it?
Pa says I can only help. You have to cut.
It's not God's will not to cut somebody open! Hancock, go ahead and shoot. Why don't you get it over with?
Kinda dusty, the earth beneath my feet. Kinda dusty, as I ride through the burning heat. With the help of God and this mountain man, and the hand of my eldest son, my little boy and my little girl will grow up in the promised land. And in the eyes of a woman meant for me, I have a dream where the sun goes down. The Willamette Valley's calling me, 'cause I'm Oregon bound. Oh, I'm Oregon bound. Yes, I'm Oregon bound.
All set? Howdy, ma'am. Ready to move in? Okay, Luther, sit 'em off. First good!
I asked Jenny to ride with me today for a special reason, Mr. Hancock. You see, we're making a quilt, and
I'm obliged to you for teaching her, ma'am. But quilts can wait. Learning the Lord's word can't.
Yes, but don't you think it's good that she spends time with Rachel?
I think with her mother gone, it's more important she understands the teaching of our faith. Jenny, you'll come down now and ride with me.
Mr. Hancock, couldn't she stay until the first rest?
Please, Pa. I'll do Bible studies extra hard tonight.
All right, just until the first rest. Hey, up you go.
I can manage.
Touch the reins.
I remember now. Just until the first stop.
More day easy going, we ought to be in mining country. Maybe we can stop and pick up a few nuggets.
Yeet. Pick these. Special for you.
Well, thank you, Rachel.
I know Jenny's bigger, but it was my idea.
Well, I think they're both beautiful, just like you two girls.
Some of yours got a little bucket.
I tell you what, we'll put the two bunches together, and that way we'll have one big one we can all enjoy. Here, Rachel. Just so Calico knows she's not forgotten, huh?
Jenny!
Horse's broke. She got thrown awful bad.
How is she?
By the grace of God, alive.
Hey, Luther, get some blankets ready. We'll put her in the back of the wagon.
No!
What?
I'll attend to my child myself.
Just want to help you.
She won't need it. The Lord will take care of her.
How's Jenny?
She ain't woke up yet.
I got these 2 feather pillows and a soft comforter. When we camp, I'll take them around.
Margaret Hancock made it pretty plain he don't want our help.
Heaven, look.
Poor fellow thought he could take it all the way west. Finally give up.
How sad to leave it.
Sad thing is he thought he could take it all with him. You only take what you wear or what you can eat, what you can plant once you get there.
Maybe that's sad, too.
Next stop, we'll try and get this wagon of yours fixed.
God. I've been praying for you, and the Lord answered me.
Pa, it hurts so bad.
Where, child?
Mr. Hancock, it's Margaret Devlin. I brought these to make her more comfortable. How is she?
She just woke up. I think she's going to be fine.
Could I see her, please? You see, I feel responsible and...
I don't think that's wise, but I'll tell her you asked for her. And I thank you for these. She'll rest easier for having them.
If there's anything I can do, you let me know.
You could join me in prayer. Good night.
Good night.
How is she?
Conscious, or so he says. You know, nobody even knew his wife was sick. One day, he just announced she was dead of fever and buried her.
Judge from doctors I seen, wouldn't done him no good anyway. Bleeding people, leeches, and all that stuff. Never seen one of them yet. Had any medicine to anybody any good.
Guess what, Meg? We got a surprise for you.
Surprise.
Yeah, come on, Sue. Come on. Come on.
Evening, ma'am.
Oh, Evan. Oh, Evan, thank you. Oh, it's beautiful.
I figure we all do some music tonight.
Well, you can play, can't you? I mean, now that we lugged it all the way down here.
Of course you can. Can't you?
Your thoughts should be with God, child, if he's to heal you.
I know, Pa, but it's so beautiful. Who is it?
Someone who means well.
isn't disturbing her.
I'm grateful your thoughts are with Jenny. But your music's taking her mind away from praying.
We kind of figured the music would take her mind off the thing.
God will see to Jenny's pain.
Oh.
Jenny?
She's been moaning there like that for the last half hour.
Mr. Hancock, I think as captain of this train, I'd just like to see what's ailing her.
Thorpe, I've tried to make it plain. I'll attend to Jenny in my own way.
Not talking about attending. Talking about just looking at her.
So she won't die. So we know what's wrong. Not like your wife.
Shut up! May I see you?
I reckon you're entitled to see her, but no more.
Sorry, man. Hey, Jenny. Come see how you feel.
It's a terrible hurt, Mr. Thorpe.
Well, you hit the ground terrible hard. Can you show me where it hurts?
My side. Whenever I try to breathe, it feels hot. Worse every time I breathe. And when I do it...
I said you could look at her, not administer to her.
Sorry if I hurt you, but I've got to find out exactly where it's bad.
Thorpe, did you hear me?
Yes, I heard you. I'm trying to find out what's wrong. No more.
How is she, Evan?
Well, look at her. She's burning up with fever. The hurt seems to be right in there.
Listen, Luther says there's a mining camp up ahead. Maybe they have a doctor.
No doctor.
Oh, Hancock, I respect your beliefs, but you can't let the child suffer because of them.
Jenny, if we can find a doctor, would you like us to bring him to you?
That's enough, both of you. I'll ask you to leave my tent.
Yes, that's your right, Mr. Hancock. Same as it was a couple of months ago with your wife.
It was my wife, and it is my daughter.
Can't I say nothing to you? Just think about it, Doctor.
No.
What about my question? I'm waiting for my answer.
I'll speak for Jenny.
Why don't we just see what she has to say? Speak your mind, Jenny. Don't be afraid.
But I am afraid. I'm afraid I'm going to die like Ma.
But you won't die, child. Not if you believe in the power of God.
Ma believed. I saw him nail her in that box and put her in the ground. I don't want to die. Help me, Margaret. Get me a doctor.
That's blasphemy, and you led the child to it.
That's what she wants. I'll do my best.
Thorpe, get out of my tent.
I'm going.
You just hold tight, Jenny. We'll do all we can, that's a promise.
Pa, please don't be angry.
It's not your fault, child. If I'd have raised you to be a better Christian, you'd have had more faith and resisted temptation.
I can't help it, Pa. I'm scared. I don't want to die.
Then pray.
Ma asked God and she died. Nobody's gooder than Ma was.
Believe. Believe with me.
But I don't believe. I'm too scared. Pa, please don't let me die.
I love you, child. Whatever I do, whatever I'm forced to do, understand that.
Oh, is she? Dying like her mom.
I don't know. She's mighty sick.
What are you people doing here? Get away from my tent. I'll take care of my child in my own way.
Like the way you took care of your wife. I helped dig her grave, remember?
You're no Christian, Mr. Hancock. You're a murderer.
All right, now that's enough of that kind of talk around here.
Maybe we couldn't save your wife. But you're crazy to think if we'll stand by this time.
My wife put her life in God's hands, and Jenny will do the same.
His wife was too sweet to speak her mind. I heard her
What do you know? It's my child!
Stop it!
Get away!
Come on, George! You're not crazy! I'll tell you to stop it! All go back to your wagons. I'm plumb disgusted with you, Mac.
There's a lot of us that love that little girl. And she ain't gonna die without us putting up a fight.
I can't understand a fella could believe in something that could cost his little girl her life.
Listen, this mining camp. You figure they got a doctor?
I heard this one there a couple of seasons ago. If it ain't blown away by now.
Only one way to find out. I'm going.
Now, wait a minute. If you go, who'll keep these buzzards in line? I'll go.
You gonna leave now?
No, I can make it in a day and a half if I don't sleep and take 2 horses.
Hey, listen, you better leave me some kind of a map, just in case.
No, you won't need one. Just head north for about 75 miles. You come to Big Mountain. Be some wagon tracks there. Just follow them. They take you right to the mine. I'll see you.
See you.
Come on, Brownie. Come on.
Yeah, what are you doing with my team?
What's it look like I'm doing? I'm hitching them up. We're moving out.
In the middle of the night?
That's right. Luther's gonna head to that mining camp.
For a doctor?
That's right. Figure the closer we get to him, the better.
Thorpe. Let go of my team.
Mister, I want to tell you something. I'm captain of this train. When I say we move out, we move out.
Pulling out won't do you any good. There's no way I'll let a doctor touch her.
I'll listen to your beliefs when Luther gets back with the doctor. Excuse me. Jenny, can you hear me?
Is that you, Mr. Thorpe?
Do you think it'd hurt too bad if we moved you from here to the wagon and made the wagon go ahead real slow?
It hurts so fierce, I don't know.
Well, see, Luther's gone for that doctor that you called for, and we want to get closer to him.
Oh, yes, yes. I'll try. I'll be all right.
You got anything to say against that?
Maybe you can hitch up my team, but you can't force me to drive.
Well, I was figuring on that. I'm driving your team. You're riding in the back of the rig with Jenny. And Mr. Hancock, if the going gets too rough for the little girl, all you got to do is tell me.
Thorpe, you really don't understand me, do you?
No.
I got my beliefs, and you can't shake me from them. But whatever made you think I was a cruel man?
Where's the doc?
We ain't got no doc.
Well, I heard you had one a couple of seasons ago.
Could be. Only been here a year.
You don't look like no miner to me.
Not. I'm the cook.
You heard him say we ain't got no doctor. I'd advise you be on your way.
Now, don't get your belt in a knot now. I'm no robber. I'm a scout wagon train.
Burton sent you, didn't he?
I don't know anybody named Burton.
You don't know a mine super named Burton?
I told you I didn't know anybody named Burton.
Well, it goes through you same. Doesn't matter who you are.
Look here, mister, we got this little girl that's sick, and I come here...
I'm going to...
Slim don't like strangers. He'll kill you as soon as he'll rub his nose.
I'm going to count to 5.
Slim don't count so well, either.
He's liable to lose track by 5.
2.
Harper, Pa says he needs more sheets for bandages.
Hal, get him.
Hey, boy. Who's your pa?
Pete Cooley, he's a doctor here.
And I'm aiming to see him.
I got a rush.
Don't change nothing.
4. You forgot 3.
You want to talk about this?
Sure. Step down.
Now what do we do with him?
Gag him, tie him up, leave him in the mine office. At least till we get this mess cleaned up.
Mr. Hancock?
Who is it?
Just me. Could I see Jenny, please? I brought her this. Please, I'll be real quiet. Look, I finished it. Just so you could have it. Margaret helped me do the quarters, but I did the rest. Just for you. I hope you like it. Jenny? Jenny? Can you hear me? Jenny?
I think you better go.
Hey. What are you doing out here?
Nothing.
Hmm?
Just looking. Pa, I don't want Jenny to die. She couldn't even tell I was there. And when she tried to breathe, it made an awful sound.
I know. Daddy can't do nothing until Luther gets back with the doctor.
She really is my friend, Pa. And I wanted to tell her that I was sorry, that I didn't want her to ride in Margaret's wagon or help make the quilt. But she just couldn't hear me.
She knows you feel that way, I'm sure of that.
But if she dies, I won't be able to tell her. Please don't let her die, Pa, please.
Reckon 4, maybe 5 wagons need new rims. You fixing to rest for a while?
No. If Luther brings back help, we'll lay over for a day or so. Right now, don't waste time.
Well, there's always repairs to be doing.
I know.
I figured Luther would be back by now.
So did I.
Well, if you need help with that stiff-necked Hancock, you let me know.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Let me handle that fella.
Well, just the same. Evan, it don't set well with a lot of us letting that little girl suffer so.
I know that, Mike, don't I? Morgan. Listen to you. I gotta find that mining camp.
Maybe Luther couldn't find a doctor.
What worries me is why isn't Luther back here?
Evan, he can take care of himself.
Well, it ain't like him to get lost when there's something important going on, so I'm going.
Well, I'll watch the children.
Now listen, use that good woman common sense of yours and remind these folks that Hancock will turn a gun on them. Don't let them do nothing until we get back.
She's resting. One of the women brought this in case Jenny was in the mood for something sweet. You want it?
Jenny'd want you to have it.
Not very hungry.
When's the last time you ate something? Shame for it to go to waste. You're a good friend, Rachel. Sitting here keeping vigil. I guess it don't matter what I say or do. You don't like me much, do you?
No, not if you're gonna let Jenny die.
I can't blame you for feeling that way. If I was in your shoes, I expect I'd feel the same. Mean old man thumbing through the Bible instead of helping his daughter. There was a time when I was younger, I never thought about God one way or the other. I sure never looked to him to solve any problems, that's for sure. Always relied on my rifle or my fist to settle things. Man comes to the Lord late like that, he's got to believe extra hard to make up for all those wasted years. I don't want Jenny to die either. But if I let a doctor cut her open, I'll be leaving a path I promised to follow for the rest of my life.
Day to you, gentlemen. Oof. Listen, my name's Evan Thorpe. I come from a wagon train. A couple days back there.
Looking for supplies we ain't got.
No. I'm looking for a doctor, real bad.
We ain't got one of those neither.
Oh. What about a scout? Maybe come through here sometime yesterday? Fellow about my size, dressed in buckskins, yellow hair.
You be the only stranger in here in weeks.
Goodbye, mister.
Well, what about you? You see this scout I was talking about?
I ain't seen nobody but you. Now get.
Kind of touchy for a man who ain't got nothing to hide, ain't you?
He was born touchy, mister.
Real funny. Much obliged to you. I don't suppose you fellas seen these before, neither.
Up the hill. Hey, you Doc Cooley?
See to that man over there. I need every pair of hands I can get. Now move, please.
No, you don't understand. We come from this wagon train. We come to fetch you.
He's hurt bad. Head's busted open. Millie, get another blanket, Tad. I need you. This leg's got to come off. Get some whiskey. Easy now. Easy.
Sir, you see, we got this little girl. She's only about 8 years old.
You crazy. You see what I got here? 2 men dead. God knows how many injured.
She's gonna die for sure, unless we get help.
Yeah, we ain't got time to find nobody else. You gotta come with us, Doc.
Tad, you go get the saw and the boiling water. Bring it to me. Frank, hold him, will you?
She's got this bad pain. When you touch her here, she screams.
It's no use, mister. It's no use. There are men still down in the mine. No telling how many days before I can leave here.
Days? We ain't even got hours, Doc.
You got any idea about taking the doc with you? Forget it. Tad could go back with you.
Well, the boy?
He's my son. He knows a lot. Been working with me regular the last couple of years.
We gotta have a doctor.
Yeah, and he ain't no doctor.
Neither am I. I worked for an army surgeon during the war. When he got killed, I took over.
Well, tell us what it is. I told you this pain. She's got it right here. She screams if you touch her.
She had an accident.
She got thrown off this runaway wagon.
Could be a rib pressing against the lung.
Well, what's that mean? Open her up?
Sure would.
Well, can he do that?
No, but he can tell you how to do it.
Well, that ain't good enough.
You better take him and be grateful, mister. That's really more than I should do for you. Millie, the bandages.
Then, when I was 8, Pa got mustered out of the Army. He said he was as good as any doctor he'd served with, so he hung out a shingle. Ma died of fever, and we left Texas. Pa wanted to try Oregon, but
Don't you ever shut up, boy.
nobody to talk to back at the mine, except Pa. And he's heard all this.
You ain't said a word since he started.
He's doing fine.
Is that right? He's worse than a trainload of immigrants. Hey, boy. Better stop feeding your face and get some rest. Another couple hours, the moon will be up, we'll be riding.
Aren't you two about worn out? I mean, all the way to camp and back without stopping?
Wore out when we get back to camp, I'll tell you.
I keep thinking about it. I won't be getting on that horse.
You had enough strength to finish off Slim, and he's a mean one. He'd have shot you for sure.
Yeah, I kind of got that feeling. You want to tell me something? Why does Slim and them others lie to us? Why do they say there weren't no doctor?
Don't get him started again.
The mine we've been working's about played out. But as long as the company gets something out of it, they'll keep us open.
What, looking for another vein or what?
Yeah, the men wanted to push the main shaft back into the mountain. But the company engineer said not to, said it'd collapse.
Well, it did collapse.
Yeah, and if the company finds out, they'll close us down for sure.
You mean Slim would kill for that?
That's all he's got. But you two are from the mine company. Come to spy.
The little girl we're talking about, her pa, she's all he's got, too, and he's willing to kill for it.
What? Kill us? For trying to save her life? Is he crazy?
No, I think we are. One fellow wants to kill us for fetching the doctor. Another fellow wants to kill us for bringing one.
All we stuck with is a kid probably ain't got a lick of sense.
All right, maybe I am just a kid. But that doesn't give you call to say before I've had a chance.
Ain't talking about a chance. Talking about a little girl's life. Now shut up, both of you. Close your eyes and get some sleep.
I read in a medical magazine once that a man needs but 4 hours sleep, and a grown boy almost 9.
Need a hand?
I don't think so.
Just how long you been helping you, Pa?
3 years.
Well, you listen. He told me what's wrong with Jenny might be a rib pressed against a lung. Now, did you ever see him do an operation like that?
Sure. McGregor fell down a shaft. He had that.
And your Pa fixed it?
Yeah, he fixed it. All he had to do was to pull back the rib so it didn't press on the lung. Ain't too difficult.
I'm sure glad you see it done.
Yeah. Pa gave me this medical book and some instruments. I can show you how to do it.
Well, then why don't you do it?
Pa says I can only help. You have to cut.
Ready?
Huh? Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go.
I got to stand by my faith, Thorpe. Else all I've lived for these last years don't mean nothing.
You was in there when you heard Jenny ask for help. Now, can't you respect her wishes?
I know it's easier to be like everybody else. Do things they want you to do. Make you happy, Thorpe, your daughter, everybody on this train.
Then why can't you?
Because sometimes the easy road ain't the right one.
Your little girl don't want to die. What's your answer to that?
My face being tested. To see if I'm strong enough to believe what I say I believe.
There ain't any law under God that says a little child has to die needless. That's a man's law. That's yours. Now, Hancock, I don't want to do this without your say-so. But either way, I don't aim to see that little girl die.
Then there'll be blood spilled. Because I aim to use this on anyone comes near my little girl.
Your Pa lets you help with the operations? I mean, cutting people open and everything?
Well, sure. There's no one else at the camp that can help him.
William, your father uses you to help him. That's what Tad's father does.
Son, come here. don't you go and get Rachel? She's playing off somewhere, and you take her to Al Wagon, and you keep her there.
All right.
Cat, give me that there medical book. Let me see them pictures again. Margaret, bandages and all them things, all right?
Don't you worry. They'll be ready when you need them.
All right. Well, now, Ted, what do you want to do this?
Well, in their tent if it's clean. The less we move it, the better. I also need a good strong light if you can find one.
Mr. Hancock? Gotta be truthful with you. I ain't got a doctor. Just got me, this doctor's boy here. We're gonna try and save Jenny.
I haven't aimed this at anyone in a long time. But God forgive me, I ain't forgot how to bring a man down.
But now, which part of the Bible are you going by? Love thy neighbor? Thou shalt not kill?
Don't try to move me by quoting a word. Even the devil can quote scripture. I listen to the voice of the Lord.
You so proud you think you're the only man on earth can hear the voice of God? No. Get out of here. Get them all out of here.
All right, move. Let's go. Come on.
Everybody.
Come on. Let's go. Get out of here.
I remember me the story of Abraham. Now, God told Abraham to put his son on the altar and kill him to prove he loved God. But God stopped him. Because no man has the right to kill a child just to prove he loves the Lord.
It was God who stopped Abraham's knife, and if God wants Jenny to live, he'll save her.
How? How? Exactly by what means?
The same way he did last time.
By what means?
By letting her live. When by all rights she was supposed to die.
If an angel come down to earth, you know, with snowy white wings like you see in them Bible pictures, and he wanted to save Jenny, would you shoot him?
Don't mock me, Thorpe.
I ain't mocking you, I'm asking you. Would you shoot the angel?
I don't oppose God's will any way it comes.
Supposing God sent me and this here boy try and save Jenny. You gonna refuse our help because we ain't got wings?
There wasn't no help the last time.
Hancock, look around you. We're in the wilderness. We're 500 miles from any real settlement. Don't you think it was a miracle? A miracle that me and Luther found this boy who knows about doctrine?
You better stay put. Stay put!
Hancock, go ahead and shoot. Why don't you get it over with?
It's not God's will not to cut somebody open!
We're here to save Jenny.
Stay put. I'll shoot.
Go ahead and shoot. You know, I don't expect you to think that a boy like this and me add up to any kind of miracle. But you can't shoot.
God, Evan, don't.
There's too much of the Christian man in you to shoot any man who's trying to help a child. Especially a little girl that you love so much. Hancock?
God, please. God, forgive me for being so weak.
Why don't you pray for me? Pray for the Lord to help me what I'm trying to do.
You better tie off those tent flaps. We won't run any dust in here.
Yeah. It's as hot as blazes in here with these lamps going, too. All right. Ain't gonna use it. I want to cut this nightgown off. I'm too scared to move her. Get some whiskey.
What for? I just gave her a laudanum.
I know that. How long will that keep her out?
I'm not too sure. Kept the horse out for an hour.
That's pretty good, that's so. All right. Now, put some whiskey on a rag and wipe her side real gentle. Now, pour Pour some on my hands. Doing. How is she? Huh?
She's breathing faster and shallower, too.
This ain't nothing like the picture.
Just keep going. You're doing fine. That's as clean as cut as I've ever seen.
Margaret? Hold that back for me. Now, come here. Is that it? Is that the rib we're looking for?
Yeah, that's the one.
It's all mashed against the lung. What do I do now?
Just reach in there and pull it back as good as you can. Just don't break anything.
Can't hold it.
Try the probe.
The what?
The probe.
It's too sharp. It'll go into a lung.
What about a button hook? A button hook, it'll slip right over, I think. I think Jenny's mother kept one in this basket here. Here.
Maybe it'll work. Put it in whiskey.
All right.
You were in there so long. She's dead, isn't she?
Easy. No. She's sleeping. Peaceful. It really is up to God now, ain't it?
Thorpe, I'm obliged for what you've done. It's against my faith. But I know you meant what was best for Jenny.
My pa said that... My pa says that when most grown men see their first operation, they'd faint. He'd be right proud of you.
Don't talk too soon, son.
Well, you did better with Jenny than he did with Mr. McGregor.
What happened to Mr. McGregor?
He died. Happens sometimes.
Oh, my Lord.
I'm hungry.
I'm gonna get a drink.
Evan, I think I'm gonna call you Dr. Thorpe. Next time I need a leg amputated, I'll know who to go to.
Just give me the jug.
Oh, Bible thumping Dr. Thorpe. Hey, don't hog the whiskey.
I need it more than you do. you realize something? Ain't as simple as that doctor said. Little girl could have died under me.
Yeah? But she didn't. Thanks to you.
Yeah, but it ain't over yet. We gotta sit and wait it out. And that's the hard part. Well, just exactly what you doing here? Don't you know it's time for bed unless you're gonna turn into a...
Night owl.
How'd you know I was gonna say that?
'Cause you always do.
Oh.
Pa, I don't want to go to bed now. Could I just stay up a little later?
Ain't it getting too cold out here? Tell you what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna have us a nighttime story. How's that? Oh, such a big girl.
Pa.
She called out my name, just like she did the last time. I think she's gonna be fine.
Thank God.
Thank you.
Pa, could I go see Jenny?
Dad? Thanks again for everything. You thank your pa for me, and tell him he couldn't have sent a better man for the job.
Sure couldn't have found one that talked as much.
Travel safe, you hear? Well, Rachel, I think I'll get up here and ride with you. West my old bones.
Pa?
Yeah.
Are you a miracle like you told Mr. Hancock?
Well, I don't rightly know what a miracle is, but Jenny's alive and she's feeling stronger by the minute. If that ain't a miracle, it'll do till one comes along. Let's see how good you are, Will. Okay, move 'em out!
Kinda dusty, the earth beneath my feet. Kinda dusty as I ride through the burning heat. With the help of God and this mountain man, I have a dream where the sun goes down. The Willamette Valley's calling me, 'cause I'm Oregon bound.